Hey guys, AlduicS here, and we're back with Season 3, Episode 3 of Demon Slayer. Still think Tokito was out of pocket for those comments, but I'll welcome the opportunity to learn more about the character, where I might be proven wrong about his conduct, even though I do disagree that Demon Slayers are the only ones who make a difference, because swordsmiths level the playing field. Without them, it'd be damn near impossible to slay demons. So I don't know what he was on about. It could have been that he was very much impatient with Kotetsu withholding the key that allowed the Yoriichi Type 0 to activate, all because he wants to grow stronger to improve his own skills, perhaps born from a sense of inadequacy brought about from a failed mission, a lost comrade, or something from his backstory. Only time will tell in that regard. Wonder if we'll catch up with Genya in this episode, or if we'll continue to focus on the boot camp with Yoriichi Type 0, because we did just defeat it. Our boy Tanjiro gained himself a new power. He's able to smell the next action an enemy will take. So he's been strengthened. He was on the verge of death, and now he's improving his abilities. So it's only a matter of time before we manage to knock Tokito off his high horse and or eat his crow, because I don't like that bird whatsoever, and it'd be more useful providing sustenance than commentary, in my personal opinion. So now with that said, it's time to figure out what role the 300-year-old sword within the mechanical doll will play, because it's obviously Sumiyoshi slash Kokoshibu's weapon. Will it require a reforge? Because it's very likely rusted beyond belief. Will it unlock new sun-breathing techniques for Tanjiro, or unlock new inherited memories? Only time will tell. And will Tokito take issue? Because he claimed one of the 6 swords for himself, but he wants a stronger weapon. Either way, I digress. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next, because we're back for more greatness. So, check out my links down below. If you want the full version, it'll be on other platforms. Support me on all those platforms, though. Every bit helps, guys. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when we upload next, and in 3, 2, 1. Small bit of recap, I see. Not that I mind, because it was a hype moment nonetheless. Still crazy that we require 6 arms to replicate all of Sumiyoshi's techniques. What color will the Nichiren sword be? The guard is very old. Our boy needs to catch his breath. It'd be cool if Hotaro needed to reforge it, since Tanjiro did light a fire within both Kotetsu and Hotaro with his words from last time. So if Hotaro takes that step to reforge this sword and then provide it mid-battle or something with Tanjiro, it'd be a nice moment for their dynamic for these two characters, since technically they're at odds right now, since Hotaro has run away and refuses to make him a new sword. But he realizes Tanjiro's a legit person. He truly cares about swordsmiths and everyone else, not just doing his duty, unlike Tokito. Or at least that's how he appears to be. Oh! Still crazy that Sumiyoshi was 300 years ago, that demons have been around that long. I'm so glad Iruma's VA has more work. Very simple people some days, and it's great. Turns out I was right. It's very rusty, but it almost looks like a black blade. Will they have to supply a new blade? Oh boy. Hotaru! Our boy is jacked! What the fuck? What the hell? Underneath the kimono, or whatever you call his traditional dress he would wear, it didn't look like he was muscular, but it makes sense to be a swordsmith. Unless he's been working out in the woods because he wants to beat the shit out of Tanjiro. But the fact, just thump, 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 thump. All right. So that'll be the focus of this episode. Okay. I didn't know I needed to see jacked Hotaro, but it's an absolute delight. Was he this jacked originally, or has he been working out in the woods? Is he trying to repay the favor for what Tanjiro said? Thank you! Only natural Tanjiro would have questions instead of just going along with it. He wants it to be explained exactly what he's intending to do. He's not taking context clues. He wants some exposition about what Hotaro is planning. Oh, it's a nice change of pace from characters simply agreeing and letting it happen. No, our boy, who often cares about everything in a situation, actually has questions instead. Way to avoid the topic. A nice diversion. Oh! What the fuck? Oh yeah, this is the other swordsmith that comes along back in the very beginning of season 2. Wait, is Tetsu chucking rocks at him? Oh, so he didn't run away because he was disappointed in Tanjiro. He wanted to improve his skills to make a better weapon for him. Holy crap. I mean, that's fair, yeah. Case in point. Went straight for the jugular with that. Aww. Yeah, almost just ran off with the sword with no explanation whatsoever. So, he purposely built up his muscles. Very cool, very cool. I love Hotaro already. He was entertaining nonetheless, but this definitely adds to his character. Ooh, you can see the calluses and the damage done to his hands to show the effort. It's a nice attention to detail moment. So when will this sword come into play? Are we gonna have upper 4 and upper 5 show up and he'll need that sword because he breaks the one he just got? Did Tanjiro just intrude upon Genya? I still want to clarify your backstory and how you're related to the Wind Hashira. Because you're supposedly the younger brother. So yeah, he'd hold a grudge. It makes sense. But he had it coming, as Tanjiro said. Good guy Tanjiro. Always sticking his nose where it doesn't belong sometimes. Wait, it's back? Does he have a regeneration ability or something? Did Mitsuri pass it to him? Wait, no. He ripped it out when Tanjiro was entering the bath. That makes sense. That's right. Sorry about that. Oh. So he's trying to braid it like Mitsuri? That's adorable. The struggles of an older brother. I doubt he's like Inosuke. Adorable. I'd like to get closer to Mitsuri. Oh, oh, that was adorable. I can't get enough of Nezuko. So we're spending time with an unknown swordsmith. This doesn't bode well whatsoever. Something's gonna happen. Late night walk in the woods. Is the demons gonna show up? Gyoko and Haten. So he's here. Are both of them here? Or only one right now? But I do not trust the vase. Oh! Oh, makes me genuinely uncomfortable. I don't like Gyoko whatsoever in terms of design. Truly creepy. So how did he find this village? Where did he get this information from? Yep, Gyoko is upper 5. And Hatengu, no. Or... the way the red mixes with the black. It'd be a decisive blow in their battle. He's on top of the inn. It feels like that ball's grown bigger. Is it like a tumor that's related to his blood demon art? So it's already starting to pop off. Do you feel like something's off? Or are you just making sure you're not being followed? Slowly but surely, I'm definitely getting more interested in Genya. Tokito? It'd be a weird thing to squeeze with animosity. Since they'll be going together, they can actually clash with a demon together. Still very hard to read Tokito. Aww. He's so wholesome. Wait. What goes around comes around? seems to have an effect on Tokito. Was it something someone said from his past? But he seemed well more aware instead of spacey. She's evolving. I mean, we know that for a fact based on everything that went on in the Entertainment District arc and the horn she grew and the bloodlust she gave off. Very cute that Nezuko was mimicking them too. Wait, he's encountering them directly? The way he's crawling towards them, is he gonna like blow up or something? That instinctual fear, yeah. The visual effects, hot damn! Escaped in an instant. He saw it coming. What's the deal with upper 4? Yeah, don't drop your guard. It's time! Sunflower thrust. And Nezuko is also growing, evolving. Will she have her horn out? No horn, okay. So she can control it at will right now. But this has been way too easy. So there's something else going on. Maybe a Gyutaro situation. He's regrowing from his head and his appearance is changing. What? 2 of them now. He multiplied? How many times can he do this? Is this a Hydra situation? Wind attribute. And this accompanying OST instrumental, it fits the mood, it fits the moment so well. And a new VA? Hey, Jail. So we have 2 new VAs. Sekito and Karaku. And they don't have the bump. So was the original Hantengu demon housing multiple demons within himself or multiple emotions? Lightning? Rocking that Moroku staff. Genya with the American breather. With his gun. Are those nitrine bullets? It looked like scatter shot. So it's like a sawed-off shotgun. It's a double-barrel shotgun, but sawed-off style. A true American. younger and stronger. What is this OST? Splitting into 4. So now there's 4 demons. Where's its vital spot? How do we kill this? We have to kill all of them at once? It's a Hydra situation. This one has wings? So it's multiple personalities that when slashed, they all become their own individual person. But if he has a regeneration ability, that might not be as much of a big issue. A beam energy or something? No. Sonic. Sound waves, actually. Very Harpy-esque. Joy. So it must be his different emotions embodying different personalities. How many emotions does he have that when he gets cut? What is the upper limit? The nice shell shock ringing. It makes sense. He has blood coming out of his ears. He regrew out of the leg? A demon fish? Is that Gyoko? What goes around comes around. Will Tanjiro's words save him? Our boy Tanjiro will have an effect on Tokito. I do notice that the fish is CGI, but it's really not all that bad, to be honest. It doesn't feel out of place. And I was right. Oh, I see you, Tokito. Alright. I don't mind watching Hashiras in action. From berating and hurting him to saving him now and protecting him. All in one episode. Or the time span of one episode between events. I'd say it's about time everything started popping off. But I'll admit, it's only been 3 episodes. And it's not like the previous episodes were dull by any means. I mean, we saw Tanjiro training with the Yoriichi Type 0, and it was spectacular. We saw a glimpse of what Tokito was capable of. Not only that, the premiere itself was double length. We had the Upper Moon meeting. We saw Kokushibu, Akaza, Doma, and all the other demons pop off in their own right. But now the action's truly begun, and insanity awaits us. Because we all know Ufotable will not stop until the very end of the season when it comes to the animation, artwork, OSTs, cinematography, composition, and everything else. It was like that with the Entertainment District. Once everything started to pop off, it kept climbing and climbing, rising to new heights. It blew us away on a weekly basis. And I got a feeling Season 3 will do just that as well, because we have 2 Upper Moons right now. Not only that, one of the Upper Moons can split themselves into multiple personalities, multiple individuals. Essentially, it's a Hydra situation. We don't know their weak point. Decapitating them only makes it worse. It even seems like cutting off a part of their body generates more, unless they can freely move their body parts and their heads to other separated pieces, much like at the very end scene where Joy came out of the leg. How do we defeat Upper 4? It makes sense with this ability alone why he's above Gyutaro and Daki. It completely upends all of our previous knowledge on how to kill a demon. Cutting off its head doesn't work. Where is its weak point? Not only that, it took only mere moments for the situation to truly get out of hand. The way it caught all of us off guard, the way he crawled into the room, dodged, allowed himself to get decapitated, and then the revelation that there is two of them now, with new voice actors, new personalities, new designs, new eyes, and it continues to spiral from there. So what's the upper limit? Holy shit. So we have Genya, Tanjiro, Nezuko, all fighting Upper 4. Where's Mitsuri? We know she left the village. Her sword had been forged, but will she double back and protect the village? Because she's in the opening song fighting alongside them. When will that happen? Not only that, we have Tokito fighting Upper Moon 5 Summon Demon to protect Kotetsu. And it seems like we've rung a bell with him. Something from his past. Perhaps it's in line with something someone told him way back when. But Tanjiro's slowly but surely having an effect on him. It seems he's becoming more aware of his situation and much less spacey as we progress. But I could be completely misreading the entire situation around his character. If so, do forgive me. While I have been critical of his words and actions, I am still willing to see how his characterization will go and how he might develop. Because who knows? He might end up dying by the end of the season after we've truly come to care about the character, and it'll be painful, even though I doubt he'll surpass Rengoku or Uzui for me, because they are my favorite Hashiras right now. I do like Giyu, but even he doesn't hold a candle to them. And I do also like Mitsuri a whole lot. Not just her design in VA, but her overall personality and atmosphere. So I'm excited to spend more time with her, don't get me wrong. But I do welcome the opportunity to spend more time with Tokito and see him develop, see how much of an effect Tanjiro will have on him, and see what his backstory entails too. It's probably very tragic. It's very in line with this universe. It might be nothing special outside of the typical, I had a family member, a comrade, or a very traumatic experience myself with demons, and that's why I enlisted in the Corps and eventually rose to the rank of Hashira. But depending on how it is executed overall, it could still stand out amongst the rest, even though I really do think Rengoku's backstory and Uzui's backstory, out of all of the demon slayers we've met thus far and spent time with to learn about them, might just be my favorite. But Shinobu is certainly up there as well. I digress. So, Upper 4 might just be my favorite thus far in terms of pure ability. When it comes to design, I don't know just yet, because I really did like Daki and Gyutaro, and the way their abilities worked in tandem, and how they worked together as well. And even just on their own, their designs worked so damn well, y'all. But I don't think Upper Moon 6, Upper Moon 5, Upper Moon 4, Upper Moon 3, and Upper Moon 2 can surpass Upper Moon 1, Kokushibu, because his design is still top notch. It's top tier, and it still gives me chills seeing the 6 eyes, the sun mark. Oh, and I can't wait until we confront him, even though we will very likely lose a whole lot of people in the process. Still want to clarify how exactly Muzan got him to join, because if it is the same one, the ancestor that made Muzan fear for his life, what made him switch sides? Only time will tell. Gyoko still creeps me out. The body horror nature of his design gives me chills and makes me very uncomfortable. The way he pulled that unsuspecting, unnamed swordsmith into his jar and then spit him out, and the way the ink and the blood mixed together. Oh, it was very visceral. It was brutal nonetheless. But I'm excited to see what he's capable of, because he does seem to have like a water ability based on the opening song. But is it going to be as easy as just cutting off his head, even if his face is all disfigured like that, and his mouths are not where a mouth should be, and his eyes aren't where an eye should be? How easy will it be to kill him? How many episodes will it take to kill one? And what will it cost? Because if we kill one, will we be out of commission for the rest of the season going forward? Or will they be able to join up and then fight the other one? And how big of a difference is it between upper 4 and upper 5 in terms of ability, strength, and sheer danger? Because an upper moon in of itself is an enemy you should never drop your guard around, an enemy you shouldn't take lightly. They exude danger. We've seen what Daki and Gyutaro were capable of. We've seen what Kokushibo and Akaza are capable of. So how will this play out, and which will die first? Could they even consume each other and gain further strength, perhaps? Will either of them kill a respective Hashira? Will Mitsuri end up joining Genya and Nezuko fighting off upper 4? And speaking of Genya, it seems to imply that he might have a regeneration ability. Because he has his tooth back, so I don't think a spear through the gut will be enough to kill this man. I feel like he can handle this demon all on his own, perhaps, or at least create a stalemate situation that Nezuko might not actually be as much help as she intends to be, but I can't wait to see what happens next. Because our boy used American breathing. Our boy wielded a double-barrel, sawed-off shotgun and blew off a demon's head. He uses Nichirin bullets. It's crazy in of itself, and one of my favorite weapons from the series thus far. And I can't wait to spend more time with Genya, learn his backstory, characterize him, and even develop him going forward, and see why he's no longer considered the younger brother of Genya, and what exactly does that entail, and what might his dynamic be once he's been truly roped into being friends with Tanjiro, Inosuke, Nezuko, and Zenitsu. Oh my god. It was very cute seeing Tanjiro braid Nezuko's hair, all because she wanted to look like Mitsuri, even if briefly, even if only in her hairstyle. Seeing him struggle was adorable. Seeing Hotaru come out of the woods, thump, 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 thump style, expose the muscles, reveal how jacked he is, and say, leave it to me, and Tanjiro only questioning what he means instead of accepting it, instead of going a non-logical route of just going, sure, take the sword. No, he took a logical reaction standpoint where he was just like, what do you mean? Explain it to us. But with Hotaru's lack of social skills, he didn't know how to explain it without it being too much of a hassle. I do like that his reason he took off was he did forge a sword for Tanjiro, but he wants to forge a stronger sword for him, one that won't break, one that can keep up with Tanjiro. So he's been training himself. And now he's working on the 300-year-old sword, because, as I said, it was rusted beyond belief. I can't wait to see when that sword will come into play, if it'll unlock any inherited memories, as I said, if it'll help teach him new techniques for sun breathing, or if Tokito will even bust out some new sun breathing techniques, or if maybe they'll work together to master these techniques on the fly, improving every second of this battle, much like how it was during the Entertainment District arc in Season 2, where it's either you improve or you die. You keep up or you don't. Oh my god. Still baffled over the Hydra nature of Upper Moon 4. Holy shit. So many questions, yet I don't know if we'll get those answers right away. But either way, count me in, sign me up, strap me in, because I am excited to see what happens next. It's all going down. It's popping off. And with Tokito making moves, feeling the influence from Tanjiro and saving Kotetsu in an ironic twist of fate, I can't wait to see everyone fight their respective demons, overcome these challenges, and eventually come out on top. Because we all know it's going to be hype. The visual effects for the misbreathing were on point, and seeing Tokito show up so quickly to save Kotetsu after slicing the fish demon's arm off, it made me so damn excited, y'all. I do think people will complain about the fish demon, because it was notably more CGI than Demon Slayer's been in the past couple seasons, but personally, I didn't mind it. It didn't look terrible whatsoever, because I've seen truly awful CGI, but with how the fan base can be, there'll definitely be naysayers. There'll definitely be individuals who complain at the slightest dip in quality whatsoever, or if it stands out from the norm. Not everything can look a solid 10 out of 10 in artwork, animation, line art, color palette, cinematography. And even then, it didn't take me out of the experience. It wasn't super low quality or anything. So, it is what it is. But with that said, check out my links down below. If you want the full version, it'll be on another platform. Support me on all those platforms, though. Every bit helps, guys. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload next. Do let me know your guys' thoughts on my reaction, my commentary of the episode of itself. What'd y'all think? I'd love to hear down below. So, this has been AlduicS. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace.